Good morning, students. Today we will consider Arnold's theory of poetry, which includes his classicism, his style, the definition and function of poetry. So we'll begin with his classicism. Now, Arnold's classicism, his love of Hellenic culture, art, and literature. By Hellenic, we mean his love for Greek culture, art, and literature is reflected everywhere in his critical writings. It is reflected even in the early preface to the poems 1853. Now, this preface to the poems was a kind of a manifesto of his critical creed. Now, what he says in the preface, he kept saying throughout his career. That is, he had a very strong belief in that critical creed which is manifested in his manifesto, and it reflects not only his classicism but also his views on the grand style and his theory of poetry, which was later on elaborated in the study of poetry. Now, he begins the preface by pointing out that the reasons why he had not included his poem Empedocles on Athena in the new collection. He had rejected that poem, though earlier he had esteemed it highly because in it there was very little action. So, Matthew Arnold laid stress on action. Now, in it, the hero suffered, he brooded over his suffering, and he finally committed suicide. Now, his suffering did not issue out in action, and therefore it was not a fit subject for poetry. So, what was important? Action. Stress was on action. Mere subjectivity, the inner gloom, or melancholy of the poet, a morbid preoccupation with thought, to the neglect of action can never result in great poetry. So he's saying you may have everything else, but if you don't have action, if there is no action, the poem can never be great. Because the poetry of the highest order requires a suitable action, an action which is serious and weighty. Weighty means it should have some purpose, it should have a meaning. Then it is worth it. Poetry, all art, is dedicated to joy, and this joy results from the magnificence of its action. So, the pleasure that one derives from reading a work of art, it results from the grandeur of the action. The stress on action reminds one of Aristotle's stress on fable, or action which he regarded the prime thing, that is, the soul of tragedy. Action is everything. All depends upon the choice of a right subject. So, Arnold is a classicist in his insistence on the importance of action as the proper theme of poetry.